welcome back, JDC family. My name is Jay. This is my Diecast Creations channel, and today we got a special one, guys. We got a special one. There's a great dude in the community, Hewittzhotwheelz. He's quickly became one of my favorite channels to watch, and he's became a good friend. So his birthday is here, and we talk back and forth. I'm not gonna do this for everybody, right? But you know, it's my choice to do things for people, and I wanted to hook him up. And he didn't have this black hole set, so I went to the Walmart down the road because I knew that they still had them, right? He couldn't find them anywhere, and I guess they sold out in his area. And there was like 3 or 4 of them sitting on the shelf over here. I don't usually buy these sets because they are quite expensive, but you know, I decided to buy it for him, and I was going to send it to him, right? Just as a, you know, a birthday present. But turns out, before I sent it out to him, somebody actually gave him the black hole set in a big box with a bunch of other stuff, right? So I had already told him that I got it for him. You know, I told him that I was going to do that, and it was something that he couldn't find. So, you know, I felt a little bad. You know, he's the type of guy that was like, yo, you know, you don't have to do that. Like, don't do that. Like, you know, you don't have to do that. But me being the guy that I am, you know, I'm a man of my word, and I said I was going to do something for his birthday, and you know, I had to follow through. So my initial thought was I was going to build him something different, and then I'm looking at the black hole set, and I'm like, that car right there is what he likes. You know, it's a 55 gasser. He loves gassers, right? And I don't have a collection of premium wheels to do anything else, so I decided to use this gasser, and you guys will see what I did with it. But I know that James doesn't really care for the mismatched wheels that are on it, but I didn't have another set of drag wheels or premiums that fit the car, so I decided to just leave them on there and roll with the punches, right? But I like the tampos on this set. You know, I like the way that these cars look. They're matte black finish, and they got the black hole on the side, the Chevy logos. The front and rear are done up already, the taillights and the headlights, right? It's got that little license plate thing on there, so I didn't want to throw it in the stripper. I wanted to keep the tampos on it, but I also wanted to make this thing you know, one-off. Like, there's not going to be another one out there, right? So what I decided to do was I taped off the interior there, sprayed it black, and then I taped off the body and sprayed the roof white, right? So I sprayed the roof white. We give it a two-tone look now. And my thought was, you know, this was an old car that was sitting out for a while, and you know, we're going to give it some weathering. It's not my best work, and I know that. This was a one-day job. I decided to pull the trigger in the morning on a weekend, and I got it done by the afternoon. And I didn't rush through it, but I didn't really do the best that I've done. I'll say that, you know. So I hope that he's happy with it, but I think it turned out pretty good. So I did learn a little bit, though. I decided to use my stippling effect on the roof and then go in with the colored pencils and a combination of that and the stippling on the sides with, you know, the rust look. And then I hit it with a little bit of the Rise of Rust to give it a little bit of a, you know, orange tint to it, right? And then I went in with weathering powders, to me a weathering kit, and gave it a sand and mud overbrush, like a over powder look kind of. But I used the matte clear coat on this like 3 times, I think, and in between steps. And I learned that if you go too heavy with it, it just cancels out the brush, the colored pencils and the weathering powders, right? So you got to go really light on it, or don't use it at all. And I learned that for the next time. You know, I really liked how this looked right here, though, with the sand weathering powder that I put over the black, It really made it look like this car was, sitting around and been through the weather, right? But somebody found this car and, redid the chassis and put it on some nice wheels and detailed the motor up, did that all good, and kept the body the way it was looking, all rusted and raggedy. I took some big intensity markers and detailed out the base a little bit, tried to replicate what he does on his cars, and went in with a white marker and did the seat belts and stuff. So put it back on the display that it comes with. One of these things isn't like the rest kind of deal. And now we're moving it from the shop to the final resting place that will be at James's house. But I talked to him that night actually, and I was like, "Hey man, you might want to fab up a set of wheelie bars and a drive shaft because you've done a few of them now, and you're probably pretty good at it, And he's like, "Yeah, it takes a little bit of bending and this, that, and the other thing." And I was like, "Oh, you know what, man? I didn't mean to make more work for you. I left it that way so that you could put your touch on it." And he was like, "Oh, usually I don't touch things that people send me because it's kind of like a smack in the face. I see it as, but but that if that's your intentions." And I was like, "All right, that's cool. You could do whatever you want with it." And then I went home that night and I was like, "You know what? This is a birthday present, man. I'm not going to make this guy do work." So I tried to fab up the wheelie bars and drive shaft as good as I could from the pictures that I saw on his page from the previous builds he did, right? So basically, this is the car that we started with. It's a Black Hole Premium 55 gasser, right? And also, Hewitt won my Road to 400 giveaway, so I was sending him his prize anyway, but I didn't want that to be like his birthday present, right? Because I was doing a birthday present for him. So, anyway, we turned it into this rusted up 55 Black Hole gasser that's been around, seen a bit in its life, right? Kind of like a Dark Knight, Out for Blood kind of deal. Because we redid the chassis and put some premium parts in there, and she's ready to take whole shots. She's calling all shots. Bring your money, put your money where your mouth is, because this thing's about business, right? So, that's basically the build, guys. It wasn't anything special, besides fabbing up those wheelie bars, which just paper clips, and I did my best to replicate what I saw. They look a little longer than the ones he had on his cars, but I don't know. It is what it is. Hopefully they make it in one piece in the mail because they're just glued on there. But I like how this car turned out. It was the first time that I really went in and detailed out a motor and an interior to this extent. I wish that I had a set of rear chrome wheels for this car, or a set of front black ones. It would have made a world of difference. But now it's on the trailer. And the dually's pulling it out to Missouri, I think, is where he lives. So it'll get there this weekend, and by the time you guys see it, you probably already saw his unboxing video, but I'm gonna schedule with him to launch this video when he drops the other one, so you guys can get the whole roundabout, the whole story of where it came from and where it is now, right? And then I thought it would be cool to put the gasser on the flatbed, and I was gonna do all of them and put it back in the box and send it to him, but I gotta be honest, I don't have a Black Hole set for myself, and I've been wanting one of these haulers. So when he got that set in the mail, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep this and build him something else. And then it hit me like, yo, you got to use this car, And I'm sure this makes up for it. He's gonna be happy. I'm sure James is a really humble guy and very grateful for everything that everybody sends him, and I'm sure he's gonna be happy with this. I hope you like it, James. Don't feel like you can't touch this thing if you want to do something to it. It's okay, man. I got no problem with that at all. And it's not the only custom that you have from me, because you just won the truck too. So I'm sure it won't be the last one either. But I hope you guys like this. You know, I did put a day's worth of work into this thing, and I think it turned out pretty good, you know, for what it is. It's a one-off. There's not another one out there. I'll tell you that right now. So, yeah, hopefully it makes it out to Hewitt in one piece, and he enjoys this. And happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. I hope you guys like this. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.